Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Thank you for tuning in. You are listening to Shop Talk Radio 2020, and I am your host, Styles by Joni. And yes, guys, you are tuned in to the famous station WDRB Media, where the voice is the community. Guys, I am back again. Um, I am very, very saddened. It's so much has happened in the last, I'll say, week. In so many turns of events of death within our youth of people. I am just in awe in the repetitiveness of death and the repetitiveness of hate and the repetitiveness of a dark, evil cloud that is that has come over our youth and the mindsets of harming one another. Where is the love? Where is the care? Where is the value of the human race or the human person? Where is the value of life? Where do we start and begin the value or begin seeing the value of life again? Loving and caring for one another. Where friendships are valid. Where friendships are real. What is the true meaning of friendship? Do we know what the true meaning of friendship is? I don't think we are has a group of people in this world today, especially our young people. What is the true meaning of friendship? The state of being friends. The state of being friends, real friends, with a value and meaningful fulfillment. There are three types of friends, I would say. I mean, you have real friends. You have those friends that are true, that been with you from young childhood friends that will go a long, long way from childhood all the way to young adulthood to when you're older. And those type of friends are still there in your life. You can pick up the phone and pick up from where you started off at or the last conversation you guys had. That's a true friendship. A friendship that has value. A friendship that has value. Meaning you have an honest, close friendship where it speaks values, meaning it's from the heart. It's from the heart with good intentions. Meaning being a real friend in front of you and also behind your back. That's a true friend with good intentions. Somebody that's not going to talk behind your back. Somebody that's not going to plan things behind your back to harm you. Accepting you for who you are, who you truly are. Regardless of your flaws, how you look, your weirdness, whatever you carry, who you are as a person. That friend really loves you for all of that. They would not turn on you. They would not harm you. They would not try to come against you. These social friendships that people media, I'm connecting you with this friend, and you're just coming into the group and blah, blah, blah. I mean, those level of friendships, that's where we're having a problem. We have had in the last, I'll say in 1 week, we have had so many deaths within our youth. We have a young lady that was killed out of the Charlotte area. Her name is Quilla, if I'm saying that correctly. She was a hairstylist here in the Charlotte area. People love this young woman that died in Mexico, New Mexico. She lost her life to a group of friends, so-called friends, and this young lady lost her life. It's such a memory of, it seems like a repetition of the same type of stories that are repeating itself. This reminds me of the young lady Pinky that lost her life around a group of friends. Then another young lady that lost her life at the hotel, and she was around a group of friends, and she lost her life. Now, Quilla, if I'm saying her name correctly, I apologize if I'm not, but she lost her life in New Mexico. And the friends left New Mexico to come back home and left her there. Is that friendships? So those are the type of friendships that we call friends? And then now we have the 3 football players and two others that lived, but 3 football players that were shot to death by a classmate / friend / teammate. Allegedly was killed by a teammate. Now, these are people that are in their social realm, but these are considered people that you live with and people that you live around and people that you are close to. What is going on with the youth and the young people today as far as not liking someone or hate or bullying or whatever the reason is, to the resort of killing one another, taking multiple lives at one time? And then we have the 4, or is it 3, Idaho students. Now, these are all college students. These are young people who are living their lives, trying to start their careers, and they have a future. We have lost over 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about maybe 10 people in the last week, including Takeoff. In the last week, lives gone, our future, whoever they were going to be in our future to keep our world going. They have lost their lives due to death of someone else, young people taking someone else's life, decided to make that decision and that choice to say, you know what, you don't deserve to be here. So now we have the 3 Idaho students, or is it 4 Idaho students who lost their life. Now they're saying it's a crime of passion, allegedly, stabbed to death. Now, that reminds me of a story back, I remember, like I say, I've been here for 50 years, and I've heard stories like this, and it's like it's coming back in all over again. I heard a story like this before with someone stabbing 4 people, stabbing a group of people at one time to death. How do you kill 4 people? How do one person stab 4 people to death and kill them all? That's mind-baffling to me. I just don't understand that. But what I'm saying is that this story sounds like I heard this story before. This has happened before. And we are still here again in America in this time of day where it's so dark. This time of day is so dark. We are losing our youth. This is our future. The youth that we're losing, the young. We're losing the young from the ages of 2019 to in their 30s, their late 30s. We're losing our future. This is like a sad day. It's just so depressing. It's so depressing to see and to even cut on the news. And social media is not helping. One thing that I noticed was the difference with America and other countries. I'll just put China out there. We in America are losing our youth behind death and violence and evil thoughts and mental illness. We are losing our youth. Our youth is on TikTok dancing and doing TikToks and, trying to follow the trend and trying to make a way by using TikTok to the value of financial gain, a monetary gain. But also at the same time, if you look at China and what they're doing, their youth and their young people are sitting behind some electronics and building mathematical things and building electronics and building their future. That's what they're doing. But us, on the other hand, in America, we're using what they're putting out for us to follow, but it's not helping. Socially, it is not helping at all. Socially, it is doing something to the minds of the youth. It is doing something to the minds of following a trend or trying to make it, but it is also hurting us as a unit or a group of people social-wise. We are not socially in tune with one another personally, with the human touch and the human value, and seeing and believing in one another. Not believing what's on social media, not believing what we see on social media. We need to get back to the love and the care of one another, the touch and the feel of loving one another. Even just seeing someone and saying, you know what, I love you, brother. How can I help you, sister? How can I help you, child? Is there anything you need? The elderly, where are you? What do you need? How can I help you, grandma, auntie, anyone? We're in a time that I see, oh my God, so much pain, so much hurt, so much despair. The deaths that are happening today is like Final Destination. You know that movie, Final Destination, where people were just being killed with crazy ways, just killed out of the norm. It just happens. It's gonna happen. Is this what we are, where it's just gonna happen? Is this where we're gonna stay? Is this how it's gonna be? Guys, I hope that I want to say rest in peace, sleep in peace, young people. Hopefully, Lord, I ask the Lord Jesus Christ, and I ask, is this the end? Is this where we are? Is this a sign, or is there a message behind what we're seeing today to take us to the next level of our future, where we're going tomorrow? I say to the parents who lost their children, I send condolences and I send my prayers to you all to give you peace in your hearts and forgiveness in your souls. Guys, thank you for tuning in and listening to Shoptalk Radio 2020. Remember to tune in Wednesdays, 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, guys, to be blessed and definitely not stressed. Peace out.